one can tell the difference between a dog person
I can actually fit in quite successfully.
and a cat person.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
But what about aficionados of the world's third most popular pet?
It has been a challenging mating season for bird person.
It's similar to like a cat and a dog. The special bond you get with them. He's really intelligent, full of character. He's pretty amazing. We bird.
Before humans arrived, Aotearoa was teeming with wild birds, and we fume when we see one of our own mistreated overseas. But with the right lineage and combination of herbs and spices, there's still the one species of pet we don't mind eating for dinner. About 6% of us keep birds as companions, but each year hundreds of them ditch us for freedom. Most of the escapees are exotic parrots, and some even gain celebrity status.
A tropical parrot from Northland has done a disappearing act.
But on Saturday at the Dunedin Pigeon, Poultry and Cage Bird Club, or DPPCBC, it was the humble hen that was flying out the door.
I helped out in that area and I saw quite a lot of people buy lots of different kinds of chickens and for pets, and mostly for laying eggs and stuff.
So, caged threat, pampered pet, or lunch? Just where are we at when it comes to our relationship with our fine feathered friends?
Well, let's find out a little bit more from President of the DPPCBC, Stu Aitken, who joins us now. Stu, how did this year's bird show compare with previous years?
We've had an excellent show. We're up 20% of our normal birds in the show. The reason I think is possibly because people are taking more interest now with the egg situation, and they would like to know where their eggs are coming from and have a nice colourful bird at home to have as a pet in an egg layer.
A colourful bird like that little cutie you've got tucked under your wing there?
This is called a silver-spangled Hamburg. In years gone past, they were called the Dutch everyday layers. People have gone more into shavers and things. We keep purebred poultry for showing and eggs.
I've got an uncle who has had several cockatoos and really formed a bond with those birds. Does it take a certain person? Can you form a bond with a bird?
No, not with a chook, not normally, no. No. No, parrots and things you can, but not poultry, no. I suppose you could if you spent enough time petting them.
Is that because chooks don't have the personality or the brains? What is it?
Both. Well, here we go.
She doesn't agree.
See what you've done? You've just upset it.
Yeah. But you can form that real bond with other birds like parrots and cockatoos.
Can do with them, yes. They bond with people more than a poultry do. Poultry are basically for egg production.
Stu, sounds like you're a chook man. Are you interested in all?
I am.
At all in the sort of other birds as pets, or you just leave it to the other people?
I'll leave that to the other people. we call them the wee bird people.
Wee bird.
For obvious reasons. Wee bird people, they are little birds, aren't they?
A cockatoo's reasonable size. Probably take a chicken in a fight, actually.
No, I wouldn't think so. I know who would win that one.
Stu, you're the president of the club that's meant to oversee the parrots, the pigeons, but all you really care about is the poultry. Is that what we're getting?
No, not really. No. We have a bird section, but the poultry is the overriding factor. It would be 90% of the birds. A lot of people that have poultry keep canaries and budgies and small parrots and things. They like both, so...
Has that hen there got a name?
No.
Stu, thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome to the project. It's Monday night. Look, Chris Parker's here.
I love Stu.
Yeah, isn't he cool?
Stu's great.
Did that interview inspire you maybe to get a pet bird?
I can't say it did. Like, no, I don't want to offend the bird-loving community there, but I don't understand how you could have a bird as a pet, because they're just flying around all the time. It's like having a pet fly or a pet ant or something. Maybe I've got a thing against pigeons as well, because I lived in Wellington for a long time, and they're running around, those pigeons, like little, rats with wings, and then I'm quite tall, and so they'd flutter up, and then often they'd, fly over other people's heads, but they'd fly right into my head. Right. And so I get a bit flustered around
You're
birds.
saying your face is right in the pigeon zone for a pigeon.
This is a pigeon target.
Yeah. You've got an interesting theory about pigeons too.
I read it somewhere that they were initially domesticated because they were sending messages to loved ones, a little note, and you'd send it your way. And then when we got phones, we were like, well, we don't need that anymore. So we just threw them out to the streets. And now they don't know how to survive out there because they're like me, they're homebodies. They're like me camping. They just have no idea what they're doing out there. Like, maybe we should all adopt ratty little city pigeons as pets.
Yeah. Okay. Bring them back in. Yeah. Back into the fold.
And just have a few, immunising shots before we bring them in.
Yeah, very...